Hello, I'm the Nerdy Steve, and welcome to my movie review channel. If you like what you see, I'd appreciate you liking, commenting, or subscribing. Today, I will be reviewing 2025's How to Train Your Dragon in one take. So, let's go. Vikings don't like dragons. They kill them. That is until one day Hiccup encounters one, and instead of killing this creature, he befriends Toothless. Together, will they change the culture of the Vikings towards these dragons and potentially overcome an even bigger obstacle? Well, you'll have to watch the movie to find out. Okay, I have not seen the original How to Train Your Dragon. I know. So I'm going to review this movie on its own merits. And that might be for better or worse. I have no nostalgia here. First, I thought the acting of this film was pretty decent. There were a couple of characters I didn't love, but for the most part, everyone was a joy to watch. I do think some of these characters were very animated film stereotypes, but I don't know how well they translated to real life. Gerard Butler as Hiccup's father was the exact over-the-top patriarch I wanted him to be. He really embodied this character and made me laugh whenever he was on screen. It was beautiful. And speaking of beautiful, I saw this film in IMAX and it was a blast seeing it that way. I really felt the scenes riding on the dragon were absolutely wonderful. It felt like riding a roller coaster. This is where the film really shined, and I think it really embraced itself here. My largest problem with the film is how large it is, though. There's just so much going on. There are about 4 distinct threads: the clans versus the dragons, the dad and the son's relationship, Hiccup and Toothless's relationship, and Hiccup and his fellow trainees. And all of that didn't feel particularly compelling or worth the screen time. And some of the scenes were definitely redundant. I think there were some training montages that could have been cut or shortened. The movie feels about 20 minutes too long. Also, for this film, I really felt the PG rating. The fight scenes against the dragons felt very underwhelming and fake to me. We know that some of these Vikings have lost limbs in these battles, but we don't really see anything like that. Just some fire that bounces off shields like it's nothing. The dragons felt so ineffective, so that was a little underwhelming. I wasn't looking for tons of gratuitous violence or screams of agony, but felt it could have been done in a way that seemed more organically less dangerous rather than manufactured invincibility. Overall, I was not in love with How to Train Your Dragon. It's a film that is definitely enjoyable for kids. It has dragons and other cool set pieces, but it was just a little too long and I felt really disconnected from the film, and probably because it was too PG for me. However, it did make me want to watch the animated one because there's definitely potential, and I think a lot of my problems with this version of the movie might go away if everything is animated. So, there's that. I'm the Nerdy Steve, and thank you so much for watching. And as always, like and subscribe and comment below to tell me how right or wrong you think I am. Have a wonderful morning, evening, or afternoon, wherever you are. Bye.